Axie Infinity value equivalent to $8,691 a coin. The present exchanged cost range, $809 $850 953. The earlier day close, $810 308. The change was plus $383, plus 539%. Backwards rate, US to AX. Dollar to Axie Infinity conjecture for May 2024. To start with, cost at 136 coins. Exorbitant costs are 136, while lows are 109. They found the middle value of costs on 25. The US to AX gauge toward the month's ends on 17's change for May 14%. As to AX expectation for June 2024. To start with, cost at 117 coins. Excessive costs on 117, while lows on 95. The arrived at the midpoint of costs on 108. The US to AX figure toward the month's ends on 102, change for June 12.8%. Dollar to Axie Infinity figure for July 2024. Initially cost at 102 coins. Excessive costs are 102, while lows on 82. The arrived at the midpoint of cost on 94. The US to AX figure toward the month's end 0 to 88, change for July 13.7%. US to AX expectation for August 2024. Initially cost at 0.88 coins. Excessive costs on 94, while lows on 82. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 88. The US to AX figure toward the month's end 0.87, change for August 1%. Dollar to Axie Infinity figure for September 2024. Initially cost at 0.87 coins. Excessive costs are 90, while lows are 78. They arrived at the midpoint of cost on 85. The US to AX figure toward the month's end 0.84, change for September 3.4%. US to AX expectation for October 2024. Initially cost at 0.84 coins. Excessive costs on 89, while lows on 78. They arrived at the midpoint of cost on 84. The US to AX conjecture toward the month's end on 83, change for October 1.2%. Dollar to Axie Infinity conjecture for November 2024. At the outset cost at 0.83 coins. Excessive costs 87, while lows on 75. They arrived at the midpoint of cost on 82. The US to AX conjecture toward the month's ends in 81, change for November 2.4%. US to AX expectation for December 2024. At the outset cost at 0.81 coins. Excessive costs 84, while lows on 73. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 79. The US to AX conjecture toward the month's ends 78, change for December 3.7%. Dollar to Axie Infinity conjecture for January 2025. At the outset cost at 0.78 coins. Excessive costs on 83, while lows on 72. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 78. The US to AX conjecture toward the month's ends 77, change for January 1.3%. US to AX expectation for February 2025. Initially cost at 0.77 coins. Excessive costs on 80, while lows on 70. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 76. The US to AX figure toward the month's end 0.75, change for February 2.6%. Dollar to Axie Infinity gauge for Walk 2025. In the first place cost at 0.75 coins. Exorbitant costs on 78, while lows on 68. They found the middle value of cost 73. The US to AX gauge toward the month's ends 72, change for spring 40%. US to AX expectation for April 2025. Before all else cost at 0.72 coins. Excessive costs 72, while lows on 58. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 66. The US to AX conjecture toward the month's end 62, change for April 13.9%. Dollar to Axie Infinity conjecture for May 2025. To start with cost at 0.62 coins. Exorbitant costs on 65, while lows on 56. They found the middle value of cost on 61. The US to AX gauge toward the month's end 60, change for May 3.2%. US to AX expectation for June 2025. To start with cost at 0.60 coins. Excessive costs 62, while lows on 54. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 59. The US to AX figure toward the month's end 0.58, change for June 3.3%. Dollar to Axie Infinity figure for July 2025. Initially cost at 0.58 coins. Excessive costs on 74, while lows on 58. They arrived at the midpoint of costs 65. The US to Axie figure toward the month's end 0.69, change for July 19%. US to Axie expectation for August 2025. At the outset, cost at 0.69 coins. Excessive costs 34, while lows on 69. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.75. The US to Axie conjecture toward the month's end 0.78, change for August 13%. Dollar to Axie infinity conjecture for September 2025. At the outset, cost at 0.78 coins. Excessive costs 100, while lows on 78. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 87. The US to Axie conjecture toward the month's end 0.93, change for September 19.2%. US to Axie expectation for October 2025. At the outset, cost at 0.93 coins. Excessive cost 0.93, while lows on 75. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.85. The US to Axie conjecture toward the month's end 0.80, change for October 14%. Dollar to Axie infinity figure for November 2025. Initially cost at 0.80 coins. Excessive costs 0.80, while lows on 64. The arrived at the midpoint of costs are 73. The US to Axie figure toward the month's end 0.69, change for November 13.8%. US to Axie expectation for December 2025. In the first place, cost at 0.69 coins. Exorbitant costs 0.69, while lows on 55. The found the middle value of cost 0.63. The US to Axie gauge toward the month's end 59, change for December 14.5%. Dollar to Axie infinity gauge for January 2026. In the first place, cost at 0.59 coins. Excessive costs 0.59, while lows are at 48. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.54. The US to Axie conjecture toward the month's end 51, change for January 13.6%. US to Axie expectation for February 2026. Before all else, cost at 0.51 coins. Excessive costs are at 51, while lows are at 41. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 47. The US to Axie conjecture toward the month's ends end 44, change for February 13.7%. Dollar to Axie infinity figure for Walk 2026. Initially cost at 0.44 coins. Excessive costs 51, while lows are in 44. The arrived at the midpoint of costs are at 47. The US to Axie figure toward the month's end 0.48, change for spring 9.1%. US to Axie expectation for April 2026. Initially cost at 0.48 coins. Excessive costs are 50, while lows in are 43. The arrived at the midpoint of cost on 47. The US to Axie conjecture toward the month's end 46, change for April 4.2%. Dollar to Axie infinity conjecture for May 2026. First and foremost, cost at 0.46.